Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be talking about what's in my makeup bag, what I use, high-end, low-end, things like that. So first, let's start with eyeshadows, which I don't really use is the Revlon, and this is the Revlon Illuminance Cream Shadow, and it comes like this. I haven't really used this a lot. I think I used these colors for Halloween when I was trying to be a lion or cat, one of them. I can't remember at the moment. These are pretty good, and they're pretty, oops, it won't do it. You can see it a little bit. It's pretty sheer, but if you pack it on just right, then it'll look good. My new favorite palette right now is the CoverGirl True Naked Goldens. I've been using these a lot recently, especially the green under my eye, the golds, and the shimmer white. I use the green usually under my eyes and the gold and the inner corners, and with the eyeshadow that I have on now, I have this on right here with the white shimmer. And then I have the Nudes by Maybelline, and as you can see, I use this a lot. I love the gold, the black, the brown for my eyebrows if I don't have an eyebrow pencil, and this color that I can use right there as well. I hit pan on majority of those, so clearly I love that palette. Then another one is the Sephora Moonshadow Bake Palette. I was given this from a friend. I don't really use it that often because it's all shimmery and gold, and I usually like matte colors other than for my inner eye, so those aren't going to go away that quick. I have a couple more eyeshadow, well, not palettes, but eyeshadows. This is the Studio, I can't really see it, L'Oreal Paris Studio something, and I can't see it that well. But I use the brown for the outer and the pink. I also use the brown as a bronzer too, like a light bronzer. I don't like my bronzer that heavy. And the pink, I also mix it in with the brown so it's not like too harsh of brown. I can wear it for every day. And this is the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette. I haven't used this in a while, but when I first started out using makeup, it was really good. And I usually use the brown, just put it all over my eyes. This is when I was just starting. Other eyeshadows that I do use are the CoverGirl, which are really good. This one is number 330. It's a brown shimmery. I used to love just like the Walking on Eggshells, should just put that all over my eye and just wear that one shadow. The blue, which I have not used yet, but I plan on using it soon as a under eye liner. I like using color under my eye instead of as the eyeliner. And the pink I have used, but not that often. The pink is number Q170, and the blue is 315. Now, after eyeshadows, I can go to Black Radiance, which is a highlighter that I love. Right now, I can kind of see it right here. I use some on the bridge of my nose, around here, in a C-shaped, under my eyebrows, and on that side too. This one is the Artesian Color Baked Bronzer 3515 Ginger Snap, and I love this one. It's by Black Radiance. I'm not going to be able to have the color, but this is what it is. I got a little in my hand. And now I go to mascaras. This one was also given to me by a friend. It's the Rimmel London Lift Me Up. I don't usually use this. I usually use it if I want my eyelashes to be a little bit thicker than they are. My eyelashes are pretty thick right now, but sometimes I like them to be way thicker, and this is what that does. Other than that, it kind of clumps up a lot, which I don't like, so I don't really use that one. These two, the Maybelline Define a Lash, I love this one. I love the wand because the wand is nice and thick, well, thin, but it has the little bristles too, and it's easier to use and get into the corners as well. I use this one the most, and this one too, but this one, if you use it a lot, which is the Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express, it does really good in volumizing but not lengthening. This one does volumizing and lengthening, and let me show you the wand for this one too. See, the wand is thick, and I don't like using thick ones because it clumps up so easily. Like, it's ridiculous, but it's still alright. Let's go into face. For face, I used to use the MAC colors, and at first, when I first started out, I used the MAC Prep and Prime BB Cream, and the number, doesn't tell you the number, but it's in dark. It has SPF 35 in it, which is good. So now I usually use this to highlight under my brows, well, to define my brows. And I use I've started for foundation using Maybelline, and they're really good. I used to use which one is it? The Matte and Poreless and the color Toffee 330, but lately my skin has changed from oily to dry, and putting matte on dry does not work out. So this one's good if you're oily. It calms everything down. But now I use the 330 Toffee Caramel and Fit Me and Dewy and Smooth, and I have that on right now. It gives you a skin finish. I like it. I use this basically for the inner regions, like right here, and my forehead is darker than the rest of my face, so I use the 355 in Coconut in the outer regions. I also use it to contour sometimes, along with my nose, and I of course put it on my forehead, and then I just blend those colors together, and it turns out the same color as my skin. For primers, I like the Smashbox, which I use under my eye, Photo Finish. This one was the light. But for the rest of my face, this one works really good. Like, a lot goes a long way with this. If you use a lot, from experience I know, it can make your skin give off like these white residues, and I don't like that. But this one is the True Complexion Shine Control Primer. To apply these foundations, I use these, which you can get from the dollar store, the little thing. It works just like the BB creams. I mean, not the BB creams, the beauty blenders. Excuse the brushes, they are kind of dirty. For my brows, just for like the first half of them, this is from, oh, it doesn't tell you. I have no idea where this is from, but I have got it from Kmart, and it comes with its own little eyebrow brush. This I also got from Kmart, which you can get from anywhere. basic eyebrow brush. This, the reason why I'm laughing is because this eyeliner, when I first tried it and I wore it for a little bit just to test it, it would not come off. I had to Google how to take this off. It's waterproof, it's smudge proof, it's everything proof, except you have to put coconut oil. I get a Q-tip and I rub and rub until it's all gone. Makeup wipes will not take this off. Soap and water will not take this off. But the coconut oil works really good with this. And this is the Wet n Wild H2O Proof. I use a lot of the e.l.f. brushes because they really are good. This one is a e.l.f. small stippling brush, and I just stipple the makeup on there like that and rub it in. And this brush is really good. It's dirty right now because I put my makeup on today, but this powder brush I got it from the dollar store at one of my local stores. These brushes come from Kmart, Walmart, and or Target. They're around $7. It comes in a kit of 5, and at the moment I do not know where the 5th one is, but these are really good brushes. And I also use these brushes, one for my eyebrows and the other one is for concealer wherever. Yes, they're paint brushes and they work so good. You can get these, a pack of these from Walmart. It's like a 17 pack for like $3 and it works great. I don't know the name of this, and clearly I don't even use this anymore, but it was a black eye pencil and I just put it on my eyebrows at the end. I kind of give my eyebrows like an ombre effect. I like it to calm down, then be strong at the end. And now we can go to lip. This is the MAC Auburn. And this gives off it's a red. Ooh, you can't see the color. It's a red. And I usually use this with the color Chili. This is my Ruby Woo. Chili by MAC. It's like a deeper red than Ruby Woo, and I love this color. Best friend gave it to me. Then Kinda Sexy by MAC. I use this on an everyday basis when I want to do that everyday look, not too much, not too little, and it's a good payoff, color payoff of course because it's from MAC. There's the color. It's a nude, and I just put a brown lip pencil around it. Then there's the Ruby Woo, which everyone knows about. It's a really good red. The only problem with this is that it will dry out your lips so bad, but they smell so good. Then I have the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm. This one, let me just smudge it. It's really pigmented. It's not as pigmented as the Ruby Woo, and it's kind of glossy. It's not that shiny. It's honestly not that matte either. Then from NYX, I have the Stockholm, which is another nude, and it's almost close to Kinda Sexy. It's a little bit lighter. I used to use this on a daily until I got my Kinda Sexy, and this is the Revlon Honey Deuce. And it's a really sheer, shiny pink. That's the different. And these two. This one is from my local beauty It's from my local beauty shop. This one is RK by Kiss. It's called Purple Affair. And this one is like this really pretty purple. It's so cute. And this is Viva Glam. One of the Viva Glam liquid lipsticks for Maybelline in the color Possessed Plum. These, they say that they're liquid matte lipsticks, but honestly, for one thing, they're sheer and you have to constantly put on another coat. And another thing is that they're really shiny, but they're still good. It's not giving you it's like a deep purple. Some other eyeshadows are the NYX City Proof 24-Hour Waterproof Shadow by NYC. These work so good and they're so easy. I usually just put it on and this one's shimmery. I put it on my eyes and I just blend it out. And this one I use as black lipstick and eyeliner. It's matte and pretty pigmented. It's just, regular black chunky. It's a regular black chunky eyeliner. And that, to shape my eyebrows, because no one really has time to go to a salon and get them done, I use this, which is mechanical, and you just take off your eyebrows like that. You just rub it up against your skin. It comes with this kit, this bag to put everything in, and in the bag, if I can get it out, it comes with a brush, so once you're done, it does that sometimes. Once you're done, you go like that. Okay, once you're done, you just take the brush and wipe it off the excess hairs that came off. And then, I don't really use this part, if it'll come out. And then they have this, where you stick it in there. And I guess it's supposed to act like a thing and you just put it like that, but it doesn't really do much, honestly. Trim your hairs or whatever, but it doesn't really do much for me, so I just leave it. If I ever want to trim my hairs, I use regular hair scissors. And that was the last final thing. That was it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!